Alright, so what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. So recently with the new Dragon Ball update, come along a lot of new stuff, but then again for Anime Last Stand, and as always they gotta change up some of the UI as always again, as you can see in the new quality of life. And because they changed some of the UI, the CYS macro need to be updated again bi-weekly. But thankfully this week they don't just added the new support for the update for CYS and Anime Last Stand. They actually added a lot of new stuff. So let's talk about it. So first of all, before I continue with the video, I would like to remind that only 1.1% of the viewers that are currently watching the video are subscribed. So if you want to support the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot. And yeah, back to the video. Let me drag the Discord in here, and there you go, this is the Discord. So the new update is going to be 0.5.0, and there are mainly 3 new things that they added or that they changed about the new CYS. They fixed lobby pathing for almost. Now the chance of you actually just going to the wrong way is quite less now. All you gotta do now is just make sure that your character is actually facing the summon area as always. The second is that they also fixed the unit detection issues with max upgrading and also placement as always. Since they also changed some of the UI, they need to fix that as well. And lastly, they added the frozen planet raid, which I will showcase later on in the video. Now, this is going to be the big part of the update, okay? They finally added unit manager support. Now, unit manager support is something that a lot of people has been asking for in CYS, because previously with CYS you cannot really use the unit manager system in game properly. Like, it's kind of a hassle to use it. You can still use it, but it's quite of a hassle and it's just annoying, and most people just manually upgrade their unit from upgrade 0 to max. But now they finally added a new unit manager support, and I will show you guys how to actually use this new unit manager support, which is actually really easy. Alright, so of course, all you need to do is just download the new version 0.5.0, which you can easily get by just going to this ALS download. And if you don't see this Anime Last Stand section in the server, all you just gotta do is just in the Discord server, go to channels and roles, and then browse channel, scroll down, and then make sure you see this Anime Last Stand, and then follow category. Okay, it's the same as always. Now this is 0.5.0. Just go to their website now. I will put the link for the website and the Discord server down in the description as always, and then download this one. Now I already have the file downloaded right here in my desktop 0.5.0. Now let's actually use this thing. Now I already transfer most of my macro from the 0.4.9 to the newest one. So yeah. Alright, now what do I need to show you guys? Oh yeah, the new frozen raid. There you go, frozen planet. This worked fine, and you can see the map layout now. Okay, anyway, now this is the big part, the new unit manager. Now how do you actually use the unit manager? If you haven't actually read the new the new patch note for CYS, well, it's actually really simple. They kind of explained it in the post, but to sum it up, there's only 2 buttons that you need to add now to actually use the unit manager, which is the F button and then U1 until U6. So for example, let's just go from step 1. Okay, all you gotta do to actually being able to use this unit manager is basically place down all 6 of your unit first. Okay, that's how you actually use this system. You actually need to place down all 6 of your unit down, because with Anime Last Stand they kind of have a weird layout where if you only have, let's say for example, 5 unit, okay, so the first 3 on top is going to be fine, but the 2 on the bottom is going to be like right in the middle, and it's going to be kind of hard for the macro to click. So this is a setup that I already made just now. The first 6 is really simple. Okay, it's just placed down from 6 to 1 with this random coordinate that I just put down. But to open the unit manager, you just press F, and then you just put U1 until U6. Now U1 is basically unit manager 1. It will turn on the auto upgrade on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now another thing is, if you want to use the new unit manager function in CYS, you gotta put something in a coordinate. Now what you put there doesn't really matter. It just gotta be something. You just don't leave them empty. For me, I just put 0 and 0. That's it. Now I will show you the macro in action. Okay, so let me turn it on. So you see that it's zooming out as normal, and then it'll place down the unit one by one from unit 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's just wait a little bit. Okay, now after it places all of the unit down, it will open the unit manager and then press the auto upgrade for all of the unit. Okay, starting from the top left and then last at bottom right, if I'm correct. And there you go, it opened the unit manager and it presses the auto upgrade, and that's it. This is kind of a big deal for CYS, because before, if you actually want to use the unit manager, you need to put like a lot of effort. Like you need to manually like trace down the coordinate of each unit manager button, but now you don't have to. And also, this is another easy way to basically make macro, because previously it's kind of a hassle, but now it's so much easier now with unit manager. And also another thing is about this new unit manager, it only works with 6 unit currently it only works with 6 unit, and I can actually test it out. If I just put a U7 right here, let me restart the match actually and equip a couple of double unit characters such as Gilgamesh, Utah, and who else is a double unit character besides those two? I can't really think of one from the top of my head. Alright, so let's actually try Gilgamesh, and then also let's equip Utah. Now we need one more character. No, actually just one. Okay, just one. I just have Utah, and then that's it. Alright, so now we put U7 just to show you that it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work if you put U7. It only works until U6. There's kind of a little problem there. It's fine. I think the macro just forgot to press the tab earlier, but it's probably just me misclicking as well, but it's fine. Anyway, I'll place the unit down, Ichigo, and lastly Gilgamesh, which we gotta wait a little bit because Gilgamesh do cost a little bit more, which is 5k. But it'll start auto upgrading, and it will not press the auto upgrade on Enkidu if I am correct based on the post. But prove me wrong. 4, 5, 6, and there you go. See, it only stopped at 6. Just for a proof to you guys, if you guys don't believe me, that it doesn't work with more than 6 units. Okay, and this is the proof. Also, another thing is, let's say for example you want to use the unit upgrade manager, but some of your character has ability later on that you wanna still activate it, but currently it cannot activate it because it doesn't have the ability here, so the auto ability function doesn't work. Well, it's actually really simple now. For a character that has ability later on, this is gonna be kind of like, this is basically just back and forth, but you gotta put them back in here. So let's say for example you want idle, you just press 6 and then max, and then copy the coordinate and then maxed out, and then there you go. After finishing the unit manager, it will attempt to max out idols, and it will press the button. Same thing with Gilgamesh. Let's say Gilgamesh is number 1, so 6, and then maxed out. It will check the Gilgamesh after pressing the unit manager button, make sure he's maxed out, and then turn on the ability. Yeah, sadly, if you have a macro that rely on auto ability, this won't really change much. But if you don't, this is huge. Okay, so yeah, this is quite a long video, but anyway, shout out to CYS macro, shout out to the dev, shout out to Cora as well for fixing the macro, and lastly, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.